welcome back to the video, fam. Thank you all for joining in. And as we commentate this game, I'm gonna speak and also speak about the position and some of the instances. In this, wow, this feels so long ago. I was 11, 14, 89 rated in this point. Playing my two favorite openings, the London and the Caro-Kann. In this place, I'm white. As you can see, all these are standard moves. It's only recently I learned to accept that move. But you see, I don't know how to follow it up. I'm supposed to have played my knight back there, I think, to protect the pawn there, as opposed to me giving my queen. So, yeah, learn, work in progress, I guess, with things that he might or might not do. But, I'm trying to get better and see what's the best way to attack the options. It wanted me to take there, but it didn't feel like the right move. This felt right to me, and yet it's viewed as an inaccuracy, and now this is a blunder. So we live and learn, I guess, and we see what we do. So yeah, I lose my rook there. We exchange, technically, not necessarily lose. Attack back. So I think that was a sequence of moves. But that's essentially how the game went, yeah. Because I went back, just tried to make sure it made sense in my mind as to what it wanted me to do. And that was a great move taken there. Okay. Okay. So we continued playing with the queen. This is actually how the game went. Opponent allowed me to trade. Can't remember if I won this or not, but it's not looking too good for me. There's too many pawns against me, and it's just not okay. I think my opponent was eager to promote. I'm sure he could have played that a little bit better. But anyway, I'm losing regardless. There's really nothing I can do. And I can see the game. Position wants me to move my knight. I only moved it when I was attacked, honestly. And yeah, essentially this was the end of the game. Yeah, I tried, I fought valiantly. But in this case, I lost this one. It wasn't to be. I played poorly. I allowed some infiltration. I tried to understand the position, but you can see from the eval there, we just went down. No, let's go to game two. Playing the Caro-Kann, and as we move ahead, this one's pretty basic and in the opening, it's very defensive, but I've loved how it's given me sharp positions, and in this case I prefer them to take. As you can see from the arrows, it opens up that file from my rook, and I'm not going to castle that side. I'll probably castle queen side, but with me bringing my queen all the way to the back, I don't think so. But I think I just wanted to reposition how the pieces were looking. So I'm trying to open as much on the king side with where my rook is aiming to. Obviously, without a light square bishop, I don't have a sacrifice anymore. And in this case, just open the position for me. I should have taken, but I didn't see it. Yeah, that check would have put my queen in, but I think I just saw bishop and I took. Yeah, that's what it wanted me to do, but anyway, that's not what I did. I moved my rook back. I'm pretty much in the box seat here. It's my game to lose, honestly. So I double up, and yeah, now I move. I take a free hanging bishop. Thank you very much. He tries to attack. He can't. I go back. Says it's a miss. So I trade queens because I'm up material and I'm winning. Like, it's not even funny how I'm winning. So this is how I prefer to simplify the positions. If I'm winning, I'm going to trade as much as I can and collect as much material as I can along the way. So in this case, I'm just looking for an opening, probing, I'm prodding, asking questions, and my opponent is just blundering piece after piece. There I've got a pawn. I'm more protected there. I'm more covered. And at that point, my opponent resigned. It was unfortunate that they tend to resign a bit early, but in this one he continued actually. I thought that was the end of the game, but this point is when they resign. And again, it feels like an early resignation because you've got a piece, try defend the position, try something, but I had an 89%, 89.4% in the end game. So what more could you ask? Anyway, so let's go to game 3. So for game 3, I'm playing as white, and if you're paying attention, I'm now over 1200. So this game I'm playing, the London here, if I win, I officially become a 1200 player, meaning if I win or lose my next game, I will remain in the 1200s. So it's pretty nervous when I was playing this one, which is not always the case. So it probably isn't the greatest game, but let's see how it went. So my queen's out early, things that I never do. I'm blundering position after position, and my opponent's not really taking advantage of it. They're 12-17. You can see the 2 blunders there, and I'm trying to figure out what was the best position, or that was the best continuation for him, right? What he should have done, and yeah, this would have been very uncomfortable. It would have been very uncomfortable to play, but the simplification makes it a lot easier because there are no checks there. But anyway, we continued with the moves, and then so that's a miss. So I just kind of retreated back into my shell, and I castled to protect my king. That was a miss from him, miss from me. Like it was just one thing after the next. And I hung my rook. It was bargain special. And at this point, my opponent resigned. And you can just see how rubbish I played. Like, he didn't resign, actually, he ran out of time. So, I guess I used the clock. The clock's the piece. So, all's fair, I guess. Game 4. Okay, so 12-14, here we go. I won a game on time, not my proudest game. So we go to the solid Caro-Kann, and you can see I'm starting with solid book moves. But this one is not a Caro-Kann though, it's a Slav defense. But it's similar to the Caro-Kann. I think just the move order changes what it ends up being called, but really I'm playing, in my mind, the Caro-Kann, and that's what I'm working with. So I opted not to trade. So he's got the bishop pair. Well, not anymore. So he's got a bishop and a knight. I have 2 knights. So I'm just trying to create threats, and you can see my opponent's just blundering pawn, and he blundered his queen. This was a short and sweet game, like absolutely brilliant. I don't know, but that's, the moment I took the queen, I just knew this was not gonna last, and it's unfortunate, but anyway, that's how chess goes, I guess. But in this case, play on. Just play on. Okay, because of how short the other game was, I just figured let me just record this next one as well and just put it in the video. Again, you see, because I started with usually if they play d4, I play d5 and it becomes a Slav. That's how the game calls. So I pin his knight there to his queen, and I'm just taking my pieces out, and I don't know if that was the right move order, but he opted to trade queens, and I'm always up for trading queens. Let's go to the end game if we can. We got similar number of pieces, and he's playing the right moves, but he's also a bit rash. And we continue. That's a blunder. Why is that a blunder? Oh, because then okay. Yeah, that would have been terrible. But it didn't happen. Sometimes the computer just suggests the wildest things. Anyway, I didn't see that. There was nowhere else for my bishop to go. Anyway, so my opponent opted for that. I traded and checkmate. Just like that. You know, they were protecting that square. They forgot. They didn't calculate. I guess not. And I saw the winning move. Anyway, thank you for those that stayed, and thank you for those who are returning. I hope you enjoyed these videos. I'll keep posting more. Have a good day.